The weather gods relented, the sun shone on Peffer Mill, and the opening ceremony, which had been delayed from earlier in the week, went ahead for the Touch World Cup of 2011. To start the ceremony, Scottish Touch Association President Peter Fassen de Heer called on everyone to pay tribute to Lucas von Hoff, who died so tragically at the weekend. Flower of Scotland was then the signal for everyone to come forward and hear the participants' oath read by Terry Callis from South Africa, Callibong from Singapore, Pam Hyde from New Zealand, David Baggio from Australia, and Scotland's Sarah Mason.
In name of all competitors, referees, teams and tournament officials, we promise that we shall take part in this 2011 Touch World Cup, respecting and abiding by all rules, policies and processes which govern them, while committing ourselves to our sport without doping and without drugs, for the glory of sport and the honor of our country and our teammates, in the true spirit of sportsmanship.
Your gathering here has set the record for the largest international touch event in history. You would be aware that the sport of touch is played in over 60 countries around the world. We are now approaching 40 federation members, and in 2 months' time we will be applying for membership of Sport Accord, which will then allow us to achieve global recognition and legitimacy of the sport of touch. As has tended to become a tradition at recent major events, we announced the acceptance into the Federation of a new member country. It gives me great pleasure to announce Federation membership has been awarded to the country of Hungary. We would like to believe that through the experiences you have, both here at Peffermill, at the fields, in competition, and even at Pollock Halls and the accommodation area, both competitive and social, that you'll remember this event for many years to come, certainly until the next World Cup down under in 2015. I'd now like to ask formally the Lord Provost of the City of Edinburgh, the Right Honourable George Grubb, to officially open the Touch World Cup.
On behalf of Edinburgh City Council and its citizens, I'm delighted to welcome you all to Edinburgh, participants, spectators, officials, and I sincerely hope that the city provides a magical and unforgettable experience for you. Good luck to everyone who takes part in this tournament, and I hope the weather stays fine. Thank you very much for your welcome.
We now have a special event, and that is the first public release of the Federation Anthem.
Touch is a game for everyone, matching excellence with lots of fun, uniting us all in one common goal. Always play as a team, never stand alone. Young and old, women and men, Touch is a game for everyone, matching excellence with lots of fun, uniting us all in one common goal. Always play as a team, never stand alone.
On the field, top match of the day saw New Zealand take on Australia in the Men's Open, and the winner of this one could have bragging rights if they meet in the final.
It's been a great day. It's been a great couple of days with touch. We've got the two best nations in the background playing. Lots of spectators watching it. Some entertaining touch being played, and I think overall the last couple of days is been the epitome of world touch. The global development that we've seen over the last few years has resulted in a great amount of teams coming to the World Cup and some great touch being played by countries and teams that nobody would ever heard of before. So it's been awesome.
Absolutely, because today you welcomed Hungary into the touch family, and look at teams like that in Guernsey and Catalonia. You know, I mean, it really is. It's spreading. You must be delighted with the way touch is spreading.
Yeah, I mean, Europe especially has seen some astronomical growth over the last few years, and to welcome countries like, as you say, like Hungary and even Luxembourg's here as an invitational team. We wouldn't have even dreamt of that a few years ago. So I think hats off to our European countries, and hats off to our two biggest members who are behind me playing, who have helped us do a lot of global development. So we thank Australia and New Zealand very much for that.
Yep. And you'll be looking for this kind of weather for the next 2 days. That would just finish it off.
I hope so, because it's been hard getting in and out of hot gear and cold gear and 4 seasons in one day. But touch is great to watch no matter what the weather.
Oh, look, it's been a fantastic experience so far. I think we're all attending the biggest World Cup in history. I think there's so much to see, so much to do, and to see so many people enjoying themselves, but then to be witnessing such a fantastic game like Australia versus New Zealand in a round game, it's just amazing for the whole crowd. So yeah, look, I think it's going fantastic, and it's an absolutely superb venue. Yeah, so in 2015 we'll be hosting the World Cup in New South Wales. We're really looking forward to hosting every nation. Our goal is to retain all the teams that are here and hopefully have the biggest World Cup in history. Our target's about 150 teams, and we want every nation to be represented and every division viable. So look, hopefully that's a wonderful experience for everyone that makes the journey.
To see Australia and New Zealand here is only part of the game. To see the other countries, and we have 27 countries here, and to have them involved in a World Cup is absolutely amazing. The work that's gone on over the last 4 years since the last World Cup in South Africa, each of the European countries here represented, and there's 17 of those. We only had 2 or 3 in South Africa, so a lot of work has gone to development of the European region. And just to have those countries here today, for instance, to announce Hungary as our newest member of the Federation is just a superb, absolutely superb progress.
And the young lady from Hungary is the youngest ever to score a touchdown in touch. She told us that herself. That's the sort of thing that makes it really, really special, isn't it?
Well, when you have a 16-year-old girl who can represent her country at a World Cup and play against 30, 35-year-old women and 35-year-old men in the same game, where we have the mixed competition, where we have the 3 girls, the 3 guys. Yes, it is. Age doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. It's all about the skill. It's all about the mental work and the approach with a team.
And an awful lot of it as well is about the camaraderie among the teams that we've noticed. There's been great friendship. Everybody's smiling. They're all having a great time. That must give you a real glow.
Well, it does. It does. The basic tenet of this game is honesty. And the people involved in this game are honest people. They're nice people. Without the touch being affected by a defender, who really is the only person who knows whether that touch has been made, the basic, that if you break it all the way down, it all comes back to that honesty aspect. And there's not many sports that are as indefinitive as our touch. And that's the nature of the game. Everyone who's involved in the game, I have had very few people, for instance, who get involved in the game for a short period of time and then drop out. Most people, once they get involved, they stay there for life.
Well, I can imagine a lot of the young people here you've converted, those who are playing and those who are watching, Dennis. And we've got to congratulate you on running a fabulous tournament here at Peffermill.
I'd like to also acknowledge the work of all the people behind the scenes. The volunteers, we have over 40 volunteers who've been supporting the event. We have the tournament staff, the IT people, the managers, the logistics that has gone on behind this to present a wonderful World Cup. And those people deserve full accolades, and it's not just the Federation, and certainly not just the Federation Board, but all those people have put it together, and you can see the fruits here.